Welcome to this lecture series Manufacturing Technology Second Unit Third Lecture 39 Reciprocating Machine Tools and Some of Element Reciprocate Motion provided to the one arm to another arm and one link to other link. Okay, the saving time and power estimation and numerical solution of these chapters. Okay, this chapter is very important, and the sum of formula used in the chapters and the very and some of the assumptions considered for the Indian standard organizations and the American administrative. Okay, some of the main the analysis of this topic and the practically analysis. Okay, the numerical solution, I the last lecture discussed for the formulas and the one numerical problem solved this last lecture. Okay, and this is the second problem solved and the sum of the assumptions considered and the practically for view of view of the industrial economics and the in and coming and in mechanical industries and form of the use is the sum of uh, the specific application of these machines and the sum of point of view start for this solve this problem. E part measuring the 250 mm and 100 mm into 40 mm is to be machined using the hydraulic stepper along its width face and 250 mm into 100 mm. This is the face of the job. Calculate the machining time taken approach as well as over the traverse of 20 mm each. Take cutting speed as the 5 meter per minute and the machining allowance on either side of plate width is 3 mm and feed is the 1 mm per stroke. Okay, the consider for the in the actual of the given for the approach and over the travel distance of the tools 20 mm and a cut for the metals of the workpiece is the 20 mm and length of the stock total stock length L is the 20 mm the length of the duration of the travel tools plus 250 mm plus and 20 mm cut for the 20 mm consider for the okay stock. The total length of the stock is 290 mm. Width of the plate and the completed for the 3 and 3 plus 3 is the plate width. Okay, 3 is the plate width and the 3 is the 3 is the plate width and 100 mm of the side length and plus 3. Okay, the total width of the job is the 106 mm. Given for the feed f equal to 1 mm per stroke and number of stroke required for this job Sn equal to 106 upon 1 equal to total number of stock is the 106 m. Okay, and cutting speed we were our 5 meter. This is the given for the cutting speed, and v equal to 5 meter per minute, and convert for the mm per minute. Okay, so 5000 mm into तो 1 मीटर बराबर 1000 mm मल्टीप्लाई बाई 5 के मल्टीप्लाई बाई 5 तो आया क्या 5000 mm पर के मिनट. This is the value is the meter per second. Convert for the other unit for the meter per second is okay, and 83.33 mm per second. For calculating time for one stop, the total distance traveled is the the stop length, taking the return distance, the time for the completing one stock, total time complete for the one stock okay. तो t capital T, तो t equal to okay, तो t equal to हो जाएगा हमारा तो t total time, find out the 2 into total length. Okay, total length 290 mm. Okay, upon total speed 83.333. The total one stock complete for the 6.96 second. Okay, and the total machining time, find the one stock complete for the time is the acting was 6.99 second, and the total machining time. So now once the total machining time we consider for the total machining time T naught equal to one stock time into the number of stock is the 106. Total value, find out the value of 737.76 सेकेंड. सेकेंड को मिनट में कन्वर्ट किया तो 12.296 मिनट्स. ओके, and find out the other assumptions, and the power consumed. What is the power consumed? In the very simple way, for the power consumed can be calculated using the formula used for the formula of the power consumed. Power P equal to K into meter removal rate in MHR. Okay, to in house power, where the m meter removal rate equal to is the material removal rate in mmq. Okay, in total volume. So this is the power, this is the formula used in the power of the, find out the power of the consume for the okay, and the find out the value of the power. Second problem, for this problem calculate the power in shaping steel with the hardness of the 375 Bechdel number, with the depth of the cut is the 2.5 mm, and the cutting speed is the 65 meter per minute, and the work diameter is the 40 mm, and the feed rate is the f equal to 0.3 mm, 0.4 mm per revolution. Okay, this is the feed rate. The material removal rate is the mm. The formula is m r equal to V, F, and D. V is the cutting velocity, F is the feed rate, D is the depth of cut. Okay, and the put for the value is the find the value of the metal removal rate. So velocity is the consider for the is the 65 mm. Okay, this is the 1000 value is the 65 मीटर mm में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए तो 1000 इंटू 65 into the and the depth of cut is the 2.5 mm into feed rate f okay, feed rate is the 0. F put the value of f the 0.4. The total value is given for the metal removal rate is the 72.8 10k power 3 meter cube. This is the also this convert for the this unit and other for the power required of this operation is the total the power required is the 79 point the total power is the k is the constant value. The power formula p equal to k into meter removal rate. Okay, and meter removal rate of the materials. Okay, put for the value is the k is the constant value taken for the 79 of these materials and BHN number 375 into the this is the meter removal rate of the 72.8 into 10k power 3 into 10k and this is the meter cube and mm cube. This value is 10k power. The value of the set for the meter removal is this is value and 10k power minus 6. So the solve of the calculate this value is the 5.3 hour house. Okay, house power. Okay, and this is the solve these problems and sum of the k is the constant value for calculating the power required for the k value is the constant value. Okay, constant value is put for the different materials and different BHN number is the k value is the different. Okay, and this is the analysis aluminum alloy. The BHN number is the 32 150 and the turning shafts. Okay, the k is value for the turning value 12 and the drilling is the 12 and milling machine is the this is the all the different manufacturing operation perform on the materials. Okay, the value is the taken for the milling 18 copper alloy 20 to 80 RB for the BHN number and 80 to 100 which and this is the turning for the given for value 200 20 to 80 for the given for the value is 30 and the 80 to 100 80 to 100 to given for the value of the turning and shaping for the 861 and the drilling operation performed on the copper alloys or material for the drilling is the k value is the 31 2 and the this is the other value is the 82 uh, 80 to 100 BHN number for the 49 and the milling operation 37 to 31 61 and the cast iron is the performed to BHN number 100 110 to 190 and 190 to 320. Okay, this is the turning of operation for performed to the which is the 49 to 85 and the constant is drilling operation is the 49 to 79 into 10 k power 6. Okay, and the other is the milling operation 49 to into 98. Okay, and the high temperature alloys, the this is batch number 200 to the 600 360, and the turning operation is constant value k take for constant value is the 98 into 10 k power 6, and drilling operation is 98 into 10 k power 6 and the milling operation is the also take for the value as 1 into 22 into 10 k power 6. Okay, and this is the nickel alloys is the BHN number 82 360, and turning shaping is the one 110 and the 10 k power 6, and the other value is the 110 k power 6, and 128 into 10 milling operation के लिए this is value. All the different operation it take for the value is the different okay constant value. Steel for the depend on the BHN number is the 85 to 85 to 600. Okay, and all the steel for the 3 to 70 375 and 375 to 500 and 500 to 60, all the value is taken for the turning operation different values. Okay, k is constant value, and so, similarly for drilling operation if they also take for the different values, and milling operation also for different value increase the VHN number and the k value is also increase. Okay, and the stainless steel, the BHN number is the 135 to 275, and peak for the turning operation के लिए k value is the 73 into 10 के power 6, and other is the this is value is different values, and the k value is increase, and the BHN number is increase and k value is also increase. Okay, this is the concept of the learning for this is the tables. Okay, the journal for the you are consider take for on your mind for the BHN number is increase, and the k value is also increase. Okay, and the planning machines, and take for the planning machine on planer. Suppose the planer machine is the very similar to the cyper in terms of the surface that can be generated. Generalized planer is used for the machining large workpiece which cannot be held in the shaper machines. Okay, this is the machines is the very similar for the work is performed to the plane and the super machines, and this is the machines is also for the single point cutting tools machines, and this is the one time performed to the one operation, and the other element of this machines is the performed to different work, and the different tools is used for this machines required and need to the design for machines, and tools also for select for different tools select and different operation perform. The general planer is the machine is large workpiece. Okay, the planer machine is also used for the large workpiece. Suppose that automobile components very large component, and perform to the operation in this machines. Okay, and this is and the machines is also for cannot be held in the generated to the terms of the surface is the very smooth surface, and the power is also need is the very high, and the operation is the very smooth keep to the operation. In the cyper, the cutting tools is reciprocated during the cutting motion. This is the machines is the perform to the operation according to the planar according to the shaper machines, and the lathe machine. Stepper machines is the also remove for the reciprocating motion. Okay, reciprocating motion for the forward motion and backward motion. Forward motion is the forward stroke, and backward motion is the also for the return stroke. Motion is the also for the return stroke. Okay, this is the and this is the also consist the tool holder also consist for the ram. A ram is the also rotate for the sliding motion. Okay, and reciprocating motion, while the keys of the planar work for the table reciprocate. And this in this operation is the workpiece is the rotate for on the help of the tables, and the tool is the fix in this machines. Okay, the feed motion is the planer is given to cutting tools. Okay, the feed rate is select for this operation on this machines for the for the operation, while the in case of the planer, the the planer is given to the cutting tools. Okay, cutting tools also select for the feed rate, and this is machines also for CNC form. All the machines is performed to the operation perform to the operation is the given for the programs, and select to the machines, and the remains the stationary during the cutting motion. Okay, the 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 stationary the which the remains the stationary the stable to the workpiece, and to also for during the cutting motion of the tools is the also rotate from one position to the main constructional pieces for the plane machines. Okay, the some of the part of the machine is present in this video. Bed is the also for very important part of the machines, is base of the machines, and this is the bed is the all the part of the machines support for the bed. Okay, support bed is the also support for the all the machines members, and the back hall, the tables is also support for the bed is the also support for the tables is the also support for the workpiece. Okay, and the workpiece is holding for the devices. The clamp is the column is the also for main part of the machines is, and the column in the select for the motors and some of the other motion devices, and the other element of the machines is the in this the columns selected to the column is the also for column is the select for the motor is the also for convert or the energy for electrical energy convert into the mechanical energy also for the perform to the tool motions, and cut for the metals, and of the workpiece surface. Okay, and cross rails, the cross rails is also for move from the one position to on the cross motion provided to the cross motions of the, this is the one is the motion provided to the, this is motion, and second is the also provided, this is the motion, this is the cross motion of the and the cross rails of the and tool head. This is the also for select for the tool hold. All the part are present for the next slide. Okay, and tool head the also for select for the tools, and tool is the perform to the work, and other is the very things of the machines is the. Okay, and this is the planar machines for present of the machines. This is the column of the machines, and this is the bed of the machine. This is the column of support for the machines members. This is the column, and this is the also for component of the machines. Okay, this is the cross slide, this is the column, this is the column of the machines, and this is the tool head. This is the tool head. This is machines is the very this is the tool head. Okay, this is the tool head. Tool has, and this is the table of the support for the workpiece. Okay, this is the tool head. This is the planer machines is the consisting of the one or two or more tools used in this machine, and the table is the fixed positions and tool is moved from the cutter. The tool is fixed and workpieces also move from the around for the all the perform to the operation. The schematic of the plan, the column is also for the verticals. Column is the support for the whole structure of the upper part to lower part of the machines for the consisting of the columns. And the bed is the also bed is the also for the tables and the operation for these machines. Planning machines and planer bed. The bed of the planer, generally made of the cast iron, is large size of the consistently is heavier to the support the heavy machines. This is the very heavy machines and used for the also automobiles component of the machines perform to the work on the, and this is the two very tools used for the machines. Okay, having the jacks or the pad are the included on the bottom of the bed. The provided a means for living it in the during the installations. All the machines is the very high machines, and the this is required for the large space area of this table for the machines and perform to the work. Work is the also for holding the other device. The the bottom of the this is the bed is the very strong part of the machines. It's made by the cast irons. Okay, the size of the okay, bed is the plan of generally for made of the cast iron. Bed is also made for the cast irons materials and large and the size of the consistent, however, is the support for the heavy machine. Bed is a little more than the twice of the length of the tables provided to the full. Okay, the bed is the bed and tables is the similarly for the bed is the length of the area, and the table is the short length of comparison to the of the machines, and to provided to the full the reciprocating motion for the entire part mounted on the tables. Okay, this is the reciprocating motion of the tools is reciprocate, and the tables is the stable for the entire or the mounted to the tables. Table is the also mounted the stable for the one positions. Planar the table is the platform. The table is the also support for the workpiece. Okay, uh, the where the work will be set up for the machines. Okay, the machines is set up for the and set for the tables. The tables support for the reciprocate the heavy workpiece. Okay, during the cutting actions. Okay, the the table is the also support for the workpiece, and workpiece rotate for the work rotate carrying for work past of the stationary of the during the cutting action. Cutting actions, the support for reciprocate and heavy workpiece, and during for the operation of the machines. Heavy workpiece during the cutting actions. The table move back and front on the bed. The carrying of the workpiece for stationary tools. The tools is stationary in this machines, and table is the also move from moving on the around for the tools, and tools is also cut for the metals of the workpiece according move backward and forward. This is the bed. The Workpiece is to move to workpiece move from the backward and forward motion of the machines provided on the entire the carrying the workpiece past for stationary. T slot are provided on the entire length of the towels for stationary fasting to the fascinating to the workpiece is the towels. The towels is the also holded for the workpiece. The sum of use for the sum of the devices used for holding the jobs. Okay, and clamps, jigs, and other the tables is more from the use in the very high lever mechanisms, and the sliding of the also move from the tables of the on the table also set for the on the large uh, large of the belt devices, and gear by using the gear is the also for the power transmission, and okay, the addition to the T slot the a row of holes are provided on the tables are provided on the table to accept stop pans pans that the prevented the movement of the workpiece under the heavy cut of the column to the planer machine. The planer machine is also for cut for the metal extra metals for remove to the workpiece, and the workpiece is also used for the need of the customer and work market demand. Okay, the this is the work demand is the increase, and the and also for the sum of generated to the design purpose of the machines and prevented to the of the under the heavy cut of the columns common for the tables of the perform to the work. And also for some of the point discussed in this video for times and power estimation, the machining times column on either side of the bed, two heavy grid reverse the column are located. Some of the point discussed in this video for very important and analysis of the part for the machines on side. First side is the other side and length of the bed and too heavy for the column. Suppose that the one workpiece is the consider for the length. This is the length and this is the length of this is the width of the job. Width, this is the total length is L. Okay, this is the L is the length of the workpiece, and second is the depth of the and depth D is the depth of the workpiece, and depth is the also for short length as compared to length of the workpiece, and the this is the rectangle form of this workpiece used for the cutting metals, and two tools heads and the mounted on the each of the columns, and the workpiece selected to the workpiece on the supported for provided to the tools and tables. Okay, within the columns are to the various mechanisms that transmit power to the and use for the to the support part of the machines from the main devices or drive motors used for the driving of the belt drives. Belt drives is also moved from the tables one position to another positions, and okay, according to the and within the columns is also for the on this machines for the use for the mechanism some of mechanisms and power transmit. Power is the also motor is the convert for the power electrical energy and convert in the mechanical energy, and some of the provided for the speed reciprocating motions of the tables, and okay, and the stationary of the tools is the select for one position. The tools is the tables is moved from the according to the according to the sliding motions of the tables move and workpiece also move for the uh, nearby the tools can cut for the metals. Okay, cross slide cross a cross lace is connected to the two columns. Okay, cross slide is also connect for the two columns, and one is the both, but both are the vertical columns. Okay, and the one column is connected for the one column is connected for the one tools. Okay, and the one tools and two tools. Okay, depend on the distance of travel to the tools, and the main objective of this machine main objective of this machines main of the machines for the consider to the cross slide is connected to the column of the machines, and the cross slide is connected to the workpiece, and the columns within the columns are various cross are connected to the columns and held for the accommodating to the third tool's head if the necessary, and additional tools head can be mounted on the cross slide. The rails for the can be clamped on any positions on the column by means of hand of the power clamps. Some of the power used in the clamps for the one to another positions of the machines. This is the this is the part of the machines are the selected to the some. This is the okay. This is the RAM supported to the RAMs. Okay, and the this is the image of the machines. uh, Rails head. Okay, rails and the cross rails arch, and this is the also used for the gears or mechanism, and for side head. This is the column of the machines, and this is the pattern. This is the workpiece of pattern to the bed is also used for the so provided for the machines, and some of the machines used for the power transmission, and the use for the architecture for the machines. Thank you so much.